Good morning, dear student. Today in class 5 history, I will continue from modern means of transport. Already we discussed about transportation in Middle Ages, and I hope all of you have seen the video and learn the meaning of these words. Okay, whichever words that are written in blue color, the meanings are given at the back of the lesson. So you have to learn the meaning of these words. So modern means of transport. Means of transport has evolved tremendously over the period of time. Okay, so from recent time, from continuously, let's see the meaning of tremendously. Over here it is given. Okay, tremendously, to a great extent. What does the word means? To a great extent. So like this, you learn the meaning of all these words. So modern means of transport has evolved to a great extent over the period of time. Even the far off places can be reached within the time span of few hours. Okay, earlier traveling was a great problem. Okay, if anybody has to go to a distant land, then it was very difficult because there was no road, there was no means of communication, and the only way to go was by the help of walking, okay, or by the help of some animals. Okay, and it was not a easy task, but in the recent past, the communication system have improved, means of transportation has improved, and now within a span of few hours you can go to any other part of the world. With the advancement in science and technology, quicker means of transport have been made to travel on road, water and air. Okay, so science and technology have developed. Now not only on this world you can go very fast, but nowadays because of scientific development, now you can even go in the space, you can go to moon. Okay, and now in future it is been planned that maybe people will go for now we go to Simla, Darjeeling or any hill station. Maybe in future you will be going to moon or some other planet. Okay, you can visit the moon. So this happened because of the development in science and technology. Quicker means of transport has developed, okay, by road, water, air, and have been made to travel on road, water and air very easy. So first, the most important means of transport is land transport. Okay, that is on the land. So land transport includes roads and railways. Okay, roads and railways. It covers the land-based transportation, a system that provides for the movement of people, goods and services. India has the largest network of road in the world. So very important. India is the country which has got the largest number of network of road in the world. Then road transport. Let's take up what is road transport. You can see the means of transport how developed. Okay, bullock cart, then tonga, then bicycle and motor vehicle, etc., etc. So first means of transport like car, buses, scooters and trucks need pakka road. Now what is this pakka road? Okay, pakka road and kacha road. In village, if you go, kacha road you will find that is muddy soil. Okay, where the road is muddy, and especially during the rainy season, you cannot use that kacha road for going because it is full of mud. But in pakka road, during rainy season also you can go, and pakka road are made up of coal tar and black stones, all those things. Okay, that is called pakka road. So Pakka road is easy for car, bus, scooter, trucks. Okay, they need Pakka road for traveling fast. Such roads are made of stone and coal tar. Okay, stone and coal tar. Coal tar means alcatra. Okay, that black color, you must have seen how roads are made when the stones are mixed with coal tar, and then the road rollers are used for making it smooth. We have a large network of Pakka roads in our country. These roads connect all the important cities. Okay, one town connected with another town with another city. All these roads connect. Then these road transport are of two types: national highways and state highways. National highways and state highways are the surfaced road. National highways connect state capital and important cities in India. So national highway connect state capital like Ranchi, okay, or Patna, and important cities in India with one another. It is connected. Lucknow, okay, Delhi. All these cities are interconnected with the national highways. And state highways connect important cities, towns, and district headquarters within a state. Okay, so state highways connect important cities like Sahebganj Road, okay, connecting with Borio or Sakri Gali or Maharajpur. Okay, that is the state highway which connects city towns with district headquarters, because Sahebganj is the district headquarters within a state. They serve as a feeder to the national highway, and they connect also to the national highways. These are the other vehicles: bus, tractor, trucks, scooter, a motorbike, a car. Then third type of road is the district roads. District road connect the important towns of a district with the district headquarters in the state. Okay, so district road are the road which connect a district with other town and villages. Then some roads that connect our land borders with the rest of the country are called border roads. Okay, especially which are found in the border area like Pakistan, China, the border area. Those are called border roads. The highest road in the world is the Leh Manali road. Very important. The highest road in the world is the Leh Manali road. Leh Manali is in Jammu and Kashmir region. It runs from Manali in Himachal Pradesh to Leh in the Ladakh region of Kashmir. That is the highest road in the world. Okay, so today we will be discussing up to here. Then please go through the video and try to write the inside questions. I will be also giving you the PDF file, but you also prepare your own inside questions. Okay, till then, thank you. See you in the next video again. Bye.